Hey there, Stampers and Crafters.
We're praying this works.
Welcome back to the Stampin Scoop Show.
Woo!
We've both been on vacation. We both have gotten back from the Stampin Up incentive trip to the
Greek Isles.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Amazing.
Very exciting. It was a great trip, and we're starting to get back in the swing, although both of us are going back on vacation with the family one more time before summer's over, so we're not quite back on a regular schedule, but
pray for September. We will be back structure.
Right. We've got some fun stuff in store. All right, so today we're going to be playing with a super cool kit. Let me show you. This is the
For the Love of Felt. For the Love of Felt.
Love of Felt
project kit and stamp set. And if you followed my Facebook or Instagram, you noticed that I had For the Love of Felt everywhere with me yesterday in my travels.
She was teasing.
I was teasing because I was like, look at what I'm making as I'm sitting in the repair shop. Look at what I'm making while I'm sitting at softball tryouts.
Yeah, so Linda's been doing some stamping, and let me just tell you.
You can stamp this set anywhere.
Yeah. This kit, not only can you do it anywhere, it's beautiful.
It's adorable.
It's beautiful. Linda stamped these when she was at the car dealership.
At the car dealership. And I had forgotten the instructions.
Right? Without instructions. So cool. I'll give you a quick little peek at what it looks like here. This is it comes in this cute little box. Those are the instructions that Linda forgot to bring with her. We'll show you everything inside in just a minute. But first, all right. But first, I'm going to show you this. Okay. Oh. So, and this might have to be our
rolling.
This is how Linda showed up today for the scoop in this, right? How awesome is that?
So my car, as you said, I was in the repair shop. It had a recall on some suspension work, but it'd been making a squeak. So I went to have the squeak looked at. Well, they wanted $800 to replace my brakes. And my husband, who's a car guy, is like, no way. Come home. I'll change them. So I came home, I picked up brake pads on my way home. He got home, changed, started to take them apart and realized he needed a special part to take the brakes apart. So he's like, you can't drive this car, you're going to ruin it more. So we have this little fun truck in our...
So he let her take his antique truck out.
First time ever I've been allowed to drive it or actually sit in it.
And she was able to drive it. You may notice it looks like a stamp set
the best ride stamp set. So we're going to have to probably do that for our next...
We're feeling like we might need to do that for an upcoming scoop. Yeah. We need to match...
I'll bring it back
Sean's truck on our next... on one of our upcoming... I think the next one is going to be some sneak peeks. But on one of our upcoming...
Yeah.
All right. So while you guys are on board and while you're jumping on board, let's talk a little bit about giveaways.
Yay!
So we have two card kit giveaways today. I can't even spit that out. And they are this For the Love of Felt kit, but it's not just the kit, it's also for the coordinating stamp set.
Ooh,
so this is kind of a bundle. This is kind of a bundle. We will give one away immediately following this video. And then we're going to be giving another one away on our next scoop, which is August 13th. So we have two For the Love of Felt giveaways. They're awesome. You're absolutely going to love these. So cool. So quick in the know sections.
You've got a couple more days to get your $50 orders in so you can get a coupon.
One more day. You have one more day.
What is today? It's
the 30th.
This month
Tomorrow's
has
the deadline.
By.
I know, right? I looked at that too and I was like, tomorrow's the deadline.
Where did July go?
If you love those coupons in August and you want to earn some more, tomorrow's the last day to earn those bonus day coupons. And then starting August 1st, you can redeem them. And then even as demonstrators, if you join and get the demonstrator kit, you can take those coupons and get them off of your demonstrator orders, which you also get a discount on. So that's like bonus. Speaking of
additional bonus for joining during our extra promotion. When you join right now, you get a $30 edition. So instead of $125 worth of product for $99, you get $155 worth of product for $99. Plus, the following month, you get an additional $10 coupon to use the following month.
Because two $50 orders, right, gives you $10 in coupons if you were to place them in the store. So now even if you purchase the kit, you get $10 in coupons, and you get $56 free, and you get free shipping. It's a no-brainer.
And you get a free paper pumpkin kit in there.
If you have $100 on your wish list, and who doesn't? This is such a great deal.
I did
and
the math
great way to
over
go.
on my website, and I think it's like $118 worth of free stuff.
It's amazing.
Or value, something like that. It's a deal.
It's a great deal. All right, so let's pop down to the table and take a look at what we're going to be playing with today. Oh, excuse me. It is the For the Love of Felt. My phone is just getting wonky on me here.
It likes the truck picture,
I know.
it failed to move on.
Who
from
doesn't
that.
love the truck, right? All right, so I just want to make sure I'm getting the comments going there. Okay, so we're doing the kit. We're going to show you what's inside the kit, and Linda's going to do a little stamping.
And I haven't decided what I'm stamping yet.
Yeah, so this is going to be totally off-roading.
I may wing it.
Off-roading, no pun intended. Get it? But I'm bumped with the truck going off-roading.
Oh, if I go
sorry,
off-roading
Sean,
on that, I'm in trouble.
Note out to Linda's husband, we're not really taking it off the road.
I'd be in such trouble.
I know. So this is the stamp set that coordinates with the kit. And what's really kind of cool about this is they're separate. And that means that you can get these kits, you can purchase multiples, and you don't need to worry about getting multiples of the stamp set. So it's like you can get the refills for it. That includes everything, and then you only need one stamp set, so you can make the projects in it. All right, so let's go ahead and open the kit. I'm going to have Linda talk about the colors.
Okay, so the coordinating colors
and
that
this
are
box
with this kit
comes with this, right?
Yeah, so you get a box to store all your cards in once you're done with them. So the colors that are in this kit are Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Pear Pizzazz, Pool Party, Sahara Sand, Shaded Spruce, and Lovely Lipstick. So, and also the additional items that you need to make the projects as instructed, because you don't have to, but if you wanted to, the additional things you need are the For the Love of Felt stamp set, the ink pads that Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Pear Pizzazz, Sahara Sand, and Shaded Spruce. But then you also need Stampin' Dimensionals, liquid multi-purpose glue, and snail. I also added glue dots. I find glue dots are a must. And then a few tools, snips.
And you don't have to follow, even though if you wanted to use a different stamp set, you could. And you see I'm kind of teasing you here with this. Does it say how many cards it makes?
It will make 12 cards, 4 of each of 3 designs. Now, I will point out one thing while you're doing this, because I noticed when I got home, because I couldn't figure something out, because I didn't have the instructions, was there are 2 different die-cut leaves here in the Shaded Spruce. This one is a smaller 2-leaf leaf, and this is a larger 5-leaf leaf. And we'll play with that in a minute, but just FYI, there are 2 differences in them. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't make them look like the one in the picture, so I was cutting them. Live and learn.
There you go. All right, so we'll start with that. There are 2 different leaves. There's 2 pages. They're all die cut, and this is
Shaded Spruce.
Shaded Spruce. And then there's a full sheet of these are
the smaller
the smaller 2-leaf ones. There's a full sheet of those. Now the other die cuts here are, and I don't know if you noticed while I was pulling these out, but the die cuts were kind of in between some of the layers here to keep them from sticking together. So make sure that you pull all your pieces apart so you get all the die cuts out. They do that to protect them.
Yeah.
So there's 2 sheets of these Pear Pizzazz leaves. And
Tammy's phone is not behaving.
you know what?
It's always something.
There is a great new feature. I think that's what's happening. There's a great new feature. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. I'm doing a little side note while I'm showing you these. Is that you can actually do live replay like you can on your DVR. You can actually go back while we're live and go back
through.
So my phone actually just went back to the beginning of this video and was starting to replay the start. So love your phone, but I want to make sure I'm current with the comments that are on there in case you guys have any questions. So this here is another sheet of die cuts, and yes, Robbie's talking about she has a teenage niece who loves the paper pumpkin, and she thought this would be a really great Christmas gift. This would be an amazing Christmas gift for anybody. Me, you know, if somebody wants to get me another one, I'd be very happy with that. So these are printed vellum sheets. You know, we love the vellum because they're they're translucent. You can see through them.
And I think
and
it's
they've got
Calypso Coral they're printed with.
Very light. It's a very light. It's like a background here. Very, very pretty. And then we've got some of these. These are like Memories and More cards here that are printed. And we'll show you what these do a little bit later. But there's three different styles. So that was one. This is another. There's 4 of each because there's 4 of each card. And this ones are just plain white.
You can go rogue on those ones.
Yeah,
like
we
crazy.
can really, really have some fun with these.
Yeah.
You can have fun with all of them because you know what? They're white on the backside. So if you wanted to go outside the box, you could. So I started to show you the pre-printed card bases. So here's the card bases. One is stripes, and they're white on the inside.
Which is nice. So it's easy to write your note when you're finishing your cards.
This one is just a simple stripe. These are Sahara Sand. Got a nice little simple stripe on there. And there's 4 of each card base. And
I think Robbie might be mailing you something for Christmas.
All right, Robbie, I won't stop you from sending me a Christmas present. So, and these here are the flowers. And then hidden underneath here are envelopes. And look at how pretty these envelopes are.
Cool.
So the envelopes have a pretty little design on the front, and they're all the same. So they have this pretty little design on the front, where you put the address in here, your address there, and then on the back, they've got a nice little decorative seal on the back. So there's, I believe there's 12 of these.
Yes.
Okay, and then getting into my favorite part, the bling. We've got, these look like pool party
sizes.
Oh, that's good to know.
Figured that out.
These are sequins, so that's good to note. The reason why there's 2 bags is because these are a tiny bit larger than these.
And they are not self-adhesive, so you do need your liquid
mini glue dots
or your liquid glue dot or something.
And here is I don't know, the sequins might be the best part, but this is a close runner. Actually, these might be even cooler than the sequins.
Wins.
We've got linen thread, but what I was referring to was the felt. Look at how pretty these are. These are stitched in the center. They're stitched and they're doubled. This particular one is doubled.
I think it's Calypso Coral and Lovely Lipstick.
So pretty. So that's one. I'll keep them organized in here so I have a complete mess when Linda comes along and starts stamping.
That's okay.
It's going to be a lot more comfortable stamping here than stamping in the car dealership.
Yeah.
And then this is another one. Another see, stitched in the middle, and these look like they're Lovely Lipstick and
I think a lighter shade of Lovely Lipstick because they didn't detail that they have a lighter pink, so I think it's 2 tones of Lovely Lipstick. That's what I'm going with.
I'm drawing a blank on Melon Mambo.
No, maybe.
No, I can't tell.
Know.
It might just be lighter. And the very last one, now these aren't punched out. These are tiny.
Which makes it easier to find them.
Yeah, right? Tiny little. It's kind of nice that they're in there, right? See them? They're little.
I did drop a few of the other
pool
ones.
Party.
Between the
pool
seats.
Parties, flowers, or stars if you wanted to go outside the box. All right, so I don't know if you guys can even see all of that moolah that comes inside the kit. So there's the stamp set that comes separately. I've got everything kind of together here, but you can kind of see everything laid out there. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so you guys want to get some stamping? Woo-woo. Of course you do. Of course you do. All right, take it away, Linda.
All right, I'm going to wing it. I am. All right, first let me show off what the completed cards. So let's put these all back because I want to...
just slide them over here.
I don't want to mess up a full set that Tami could use for a class.
I feel like I'm going to be playing with this afternoon.
Oh, there you go. Or she wants to play with. So let me show you the finished cards as designed, and then I'll show you. I did make a. Oh goodness! I'm like, oh no, where are they? Oh no, where are they? Oh no! Please tell me I didn't take a picture of them and leave them at my.
Oh no! I have.
It has been a couple of days.
I do have them. So while Linda's looking for that, for those of you who have just jumped on.
Wait a minute. No, I pulled them out and showed them to you. Here they are. Okay.
Oh. Well, all right. We do have 2 of these kits and stamp sets, the complete bundle, to give away. One will be immediately following this broadcast. We will do for live, and all you need to do is leave a comment here on this video on Facebook Live to win the live one. And then we have a replay for Facebookers and YouTubers who are not watching live, who are watching the replay. Again, same entry. All you need to do is leave a comment, and if you share and type the word shared into the comments, we will enter you a second time. All right, take it away,
All
Linda.
right, here we go. Okay, so here are, let me bring you in a smidge without, so here is the finished card. So this is as designed, mostly. This is as designed with me not having the instructions and trying to look on the internet. But they're super, I mean, these are really, really pretty cards. And they're quite simple. I do, though, recommend the liquid glue. I know sometimes people don't like liquid glue.
She's looking at me when she's
I know. The it
We're not
really
friends.
helps add
The liquid glue
felt flowers to the card base.
You know what, though? With these felt flowers, I do think liquid
Yes,
glue is the
yes.
way, even though it's not my
Yeah.
favorite. For
I
this
did
particular
use
project, I
some
do think this is the way
glue
to go.
dots for some of them, and that works too, but I think the liquid glue, if you want them to stay on longer than an hour, is the best way to go. And then this was a alternative that I made, and I used crumb cake, and I made a little bit of a color block with Lovely Lipstick and the Shaded Spruce and the Whisper White, and I used this little stamp here to make like a little branch, and then I attached the die cuts of the daffodil on the back, and then used the felt pool party, and I stamped the greeting in Daffodil Delight on Daffodil Delight, and I think I used Thankful Punch. It's the new one in the annual catalog, and I don't remember the name. And the reason I don't remember the name at the moment, because I usually have them on my punches, I'm pretty good about putting the names on them, is I believe it's still in the back of my husband's truck at work.
Not the one that she has today.
So-
Not the pretty one she has
we're
today.
going to play with the pretty label punch, because this one's in another town, in the back of a truck. So those are it. So I'm thinking I am just going to go rogue. So if following my series, Where Do You Stamp? Because I didn't realize I was going to create a series called that. But hey, it was fun hearing where everybody does stamp.
She was stamping in the car dealership yesterday. That's a new one.
Yeah, what I did do was
McDonald's Playland when my kids were little.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was one that,
yeah. So what I did do is I looked at all the different colors, which is why I forgot my instructions, was I pulled it out to see what all the coordinating colors were. And I put it in this little vinyl protective sheet, and I have all these half sheets of paper. And I would just pull from them, and I have had this since before I can remember. It's this tiny little cutter, and it's great to travel. The only problem is there's no measurements. So you have to have a ruler or a good eyeball. So my idea that I'm thinking that's rattling around in my head, I want something neutral. So I'm gonna go with the Sahara sand. We're gonna start there. And all right, we're gonna use this thing, and so I'm learning now with my kids' activity schedule as of late that I need to learn how to stamp more outside of my craft room. I don't know if any of y'all have that problem. That when I thought, so where am I scoring? I want to score at 4 1/4. 4 1/4 is right there.
I think I have a Simply Scored tool around.
Do you have something more appropriate?
Something that
Would actually have measurements?
Well, I have no.
The score? Yeah.
I have the old cutter.
Oh, that'll work for me though, because that actually has measurements.
Yeah.
Yay! Yay!
We are coming out with a new cutter.
Yay! So 4 1/4. There we go. There we go. Yay!
Sorry, Robin. She's saying the camera's at an extreme angle. I'm
Yeah.
sorry if that is as good as it gets.
I'll try to pull.
Sorry, this is it's not a boom camera. It is on a tripod, and that's about as close to the table as we can get it.
Yep. All right, where did I put the pieces and parts? Okay, so I'm gonna pull from.
Quite frankly, we're just happy that
the
this
box.
is going without any hiccups today. We've been working really hard to get all those gremlins out of the system, and this was a test run today, actually, and we're very happy that it's going off, knock on wood, without a hitch.
Where did my vellum go? Where could it be? There it is! Yay! Okay. So what I thought was I wanted to put the vellum on the side over here. So
also, she mentioned something about pulling the shot in and out. We pull the shot back so that you can see wide angle, and then we zoom in so that you can see the close-ups. We do that on purpose, and that's part of the reason why we don't have a boom camera, because we want you to be able to see the details.
Yeah.
So that is intentional.
Or see the whole picture.
Right. Sometimes you need to see a
is.
bigger view, and sometimes you need to see a smaller view. We do that intentionally.
Yes. So now I'm going to trim. And I'm making this up as I go along at the moment, so bear with me. I will tell you, when I do this at home, I tend to take things apart and put it back together. So I'm going to try to avoid that, but you never know what we're going to get here.
We can probably widen up a little bit here.
I'm wondering all the pretty things that I see. And you're going to get me singing. I don't know. I seem to sing when I create.
Don't we know it?
And I can't sing. So my friend Leslie from New York, yes, I'm singing. I grew up with friends who can sing, and they would always kind of turn and look at me in chorus and be like, "Why are you here? You can't sing." But it's fun. Again,
I think she can sing. What do you guys think? It's entertaining.
It is what it is. It's one of those. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, so we're just kind of still winging it. Still winging it. I like that. That's what I like. But I'm not sure.
I'm feeling like if I was to go rogue with this kit, I would do something with those envelopes. Just like you did with that flap there. I feel like I want to play with that.
I do, which is why I cut it down. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it
just
just
She
yet.
scares herself when she sings.
What does the Vellum say? The Vellum says it's a little ditty. You want me to sing it? No. Softer
Little
than the
ditty.
summer skies. The daisy thrown in the blossom robbed. It's not like full, like the sentences run off. The hum of a honeybee is spring, I think. Cheers on the butterfly wings as beauty, leaf grove, and the bliss amid the trees. It might be some poems from famous poems. But it's pretty. It's talking about summer and sun and butterflies and blue and gold and softer than the summer sky.
Rainbows and unicorns.
Yeah.
Not really.
Let's see. I want to cut that down to here. I like a full-on trimmer. That thing. It works. It's good for travel until it's not.
I'm looking forward to the new one. No dates on that
No
yet.
dates.
But it is
No
coming.
dates.
I saw a prototype.
Yep.
It is coming.
And we also heard they have had, if you heard about our Purple Posy.
Yes, Purple Posy.
They
Good news.
had a positive test with the color. We don't have any dates, but they've had success, and it is going into production. That's all we know. Don't know when, but it is good news.
That is great news.
Yes, because on the boat, it was a little like,
I know. I know. We were a little
We're
nervous.
trying,
It wasn't coming.
and it's
so
not
we're very
working.
happy to hear it is. We will keep you posted as soon as we get more information.
Okay. I should just leave this out. Okay. Do you like where I'm going with this, or yes, no, yes?
I like it.
As I say, I'm not going to change, but
Do
I'm
I
just
count?
curious.
Do I count?
It didn't get close enough. You don't want to ruin the curve at the top. Okay. So.
Yes, I liked the new cutter. Vicky's asking about it. I thought it was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was. I liked it a lot. They
Yeah.
asked. Oops, I pulled an earring out. They asked for our comments. Like critiquing, and I'm like, well, I don't know what I need to critique about it. It's awesome.
Yeah, just hurry up and get here.
Yeah. Okay. So what can I? Trying to figure out how I want to incorporate this. Let's cut it out first.
She's giving you some love. She loves seeing the rogue process.
Oh, the rogue process can be scary at times.
Mine involves a lot of trash cans.
Yeah, I didn't know. Well, mine, I rip them apart, take them back together. My club girls come and they're like looking at the card and they're like, "Oh, are we supposed to have 5 layers?" I'm like, "No, those are 4 mistakes. Don't ignore the close-up."
Deb is saying she heard it's possible we may never have a Purple Posy stamp pad or refill. That is why we're giving you this update.
Yes.
Because that at one point it could have gone that route. But we have great news that it looks like that's not going to be the case. It looks like it will be coming. We just don't have dates.
It passed the flying color test. Is your son playing video games?
Yep. Xbox
This is like my house.
Mm-hmm.
You just hear screaming at randomness.
Oh, Tina Gascon sitting on the edge of her seat waiting for the pre-order. So are we. Yeah, Thursday morning.
Making your list.
Thursday morning, and you can get it in a demo kit, and you still get that $56 deal in August.
Yeah.
So that's a great time to get that demo kit.
So I'm liking this. Okay. Not sure where I'm going yet still, but I'm liking it.
Lots of hearts.
All
Yeah,
right,
lots of hearts.
So now I need the fun stuff. Now I need the fun stuff, the fun stuff.
Pauline says she feels like she hasn't seen us live in a very long time.
I feel like we haven't been live.
Yeah, we haven't been live in a very long time. That's what summer does to us.
Yeah.
We both
Just
end up going in different directions and between vacations and kids
and holler moller.
Yeah, one more month.
Yeah.
I don't want to rush it away though, because for me, one more month means empty nest.
Oh yeah, you got both
so
going
I'm like
to college.
holding on to every last bit of summer that I can.
Oh. And again, I honestly don't know where I'm going with this still. This is just sort of, people ask, how do you come up with the ideas? I play with the product. I can't sit there and think about like, I'm going to do this, this, this. Nope. I literally have to start stamping.
No, I'm the same way. Yeah, I can't envision it ahead of time. I just
I may have an idea, like I'll see something, I'm like, oh, I like those boxes. I'll do boxes next. Or, oh, I saw color someplace and I try to do that. But until I literally put ink to paper. So when people tell me that they are blocked, I tell them put ink to paper. Nothing can unblock you like ink to paper.
Lisa says it's a creative mind at work. It absolutely is, right? Mm-hmm. Can you smell the smoke coming out?
Okay. All right, so I think we need a greeting now to start aiming us in a direction. Let's see.
And so we're hoping we're getting some comments in here about the holiday catalog pre-order that starts on Thursday morning for demonstrators, or if you purchase the demonstrator kit. We are hoping to be live on Friday with some sneak peeks.
We hope.
Things are going well with our test right now, so
yeah.
And as long as the pre-orders come in time, we will be live sharing them with you, so you'll get to see some of those goodies.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose the greeting. Let's celebrate, because I like the size of it. But okay. I'm gonna do it in the shaded spruce, because I literally have put like almost everything in this bag. My new traveling Stampin' bag.
We'll have to change the sign on the side of the pickup truck.
It says Cullen and Son. I'm like, where do I fall into this?
Yes,
it was my idea to redo the truck and make it red, but it's Cullen and Son because it's my father-in-law and my husband, and then my husband and my son Logan. So there was two, and my daughter and I somehow got left out of that equation. I said it should say Crafty Stampin' on the side.
Yes, but I think we might have to make a little picture sign and stick it on there. Hopefully he's not watching right now. Joking, maybe.
I have the power. I'm the one who made the stencil. Okay, so I think I'm like.
Oh, thanks for the love, you guys. Terry and Wanda says she loves watching us. Thank you. We love being here.
I have missed this.
I have too. I'm like, man, it really feels like a long, long time since we've been stamping on the scoop.
Yeah. I am nowhere near done, so we're ready to start building. Of course, I say that, and I'll rip it apart because I go, oh, should have done this first.
Always the case. And there goes the thumping of the feet.
Heading for snacks.
Yep.
To keep
from the video games to the snack cabinet.
And back again. My son now has his video game in his room. Sometimes he does not come down till like 3. I'm like, hello. And of course, my daughter doesn't have even the excuse that she's been on the video games. She's just in bed. I have teens now.
Yeah.
They used to wake me up at 5. Okay. Felt will stick to you. What are we thinking? We liking?
I love it.
We liking? We liking?
I love it.
All right. I can't leave the yellow out. Okay. 'Cause I don't want to. 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 Okay. 'Cause I don't want to.
I think that is gorgeous. Oh, those flowers just make everything awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lots of love for where this is going.
Oh, good, good, good. Happy to hear. Literally didn't have this plan. The only thing I thought of was I wanted to get the vellum that way. That's the only thing I had sort of pre-planned. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so I need liquid glue. Right there. And I'm going to put the pink one on a dimensional. All right, so now over here.
Love it.
Let's see. So you.
Oh, that's sweet, Robbie. She says when she's low, she likes to watch us.
Oh.
Makes her happy. We love that. Right back at you, babe.
Yeah. Actually, I have one of my club attendees. Husband's always like, do you take insurance? Like, the best therapy for my wife. I'm like,
I always say that, stamp therapy. Wouldn't that be nice?
I could.
We could, yeah. That would be wonderful.
Yeah. I can see it. Which insurance would you like to use for today's class? We are accepting Aetna now. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. We will go with it. So do I want to do this? Or do I want to? No, I'm changing my mind. Changing my mind. I'm gonna put you on.
We reserve the right to do that.
And I'm gonna stick. The question is, will it stick now to the glue?
No,
Isn't that
the glue might need to dry?
Yeah. And I'm going to do a double. So I got a double height dimensional. One on top of another. Little pancake.
That's good, Mary. I'm glad to wear a bright spot in your day.
Oh. That's so sweet. All right. Me clowning around with paper.
Yep.
Okay. Where did the blue ones go? Where did the blue ones go? Into the woods.
For those of you popping in late, Linda is going rogue.
Going rogue. I have no plan on what I'm doing. Though you could probably say that for most of my anything. I tend to be a wing it kind of girl. But I am also a uber planner. So I plan like crazy so that I can wing it with ease. If that makes any sense to anybody.
That makes complete sense to me.
Yeah. Like if you have everything planned like crazy, you know which way you can turn when you want to go, let's go do that now. I know it's available. I'm never giving these up. I'm sorry that they they retired them. I will never not use them. They're like the perfect tool.
I'm still a fan of the take your pick tool.
Oh, I got that in here too. I think I don't like what I should have is two take your pick tools. Yes. One with the pointy tool and one with the spatula. I have found that
I have two going at once and with each of the different ends out so that I don't have to swap them when I'm in a hurry.
I will tell you, it is 100 degrees outside here in New England and my glue is like, hey, dry and it's a little hot. So we're gonna
although it is a little, it's nice and comfortable.
It is not bad down here.
The studio is in the basement, so it's a little.
Okay, so
a little chillier down here than it is anywhere else in the state.
The question is, do I add?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Some green. We need the dark green here and there.
I like it.
Again, I waited too long to make this decision, so
mini glue dot,
and a snip. Glue dots. See, it doesn't say to use glue dots, but I will tell you, sitting in the truck last night, the glue dots all were like gum because they had melted. They were rather tricky to get off the roll and use. All right, so I think I need to do another one up there. With the small one. So again, these are the small ones. So when you get your kit, you can see these are small. There's 3 leaves. I think I said, oh, there's 3 leaves and 2 leaves. See, you learn something every day. There's 2 leaves over here. See, I did not realize this. So there's a 3-leaf, a 2-leaf, and then over here is a 5-leaf.
Oh.
I was cutting up the 5 leaves.
Good to know.
Thinking they were all the same. All right, so...
Somebody says the bottom right needs a pool party blossom. Janet says this.
Right. Over here? Okay.
See, that's like, this is the beauty of
Yep.
being live.
Yep.
You're actually helping create the project.
That works for me. I'm trying to balance out my shaded spruce right now. Stick it in there. Ah! And my glue has not dried on my pink flower yet. I may have to swap that out with one that didn't get glue on it. We'll see. Hold on. Where did I put the other one? I'll stick that one under here.
I just love this. I'm loving it more and more. I'm loving this kit more and more. Every time I see you pop a flower on there, I'm like, oh, I need to play with this kit.
It is. It's just, you know what? It's happy. It's a happy looking kit. All right, so we wanted another pool party down here.
Yep. I think that's it. You complete me.
Okay. And I need a baby dimensional. Oh, not true. One. Stick you in there. Peel you here. Well, when you stamp on the go, one thing I forgot last night was a little trash bag. So there was little pieces. So I'm sitting there last night when I got out of the truck having to pick it up because I will hear about it
in your travel bag.
I have left trash in hubby's car. All right. Do we think
Yes,
that might be it?
I think that is awesome.
I'm really happy with that. And I did not. I swear to God. All I thought about was the vellum on the side.
That's awesome. Loving it. I wish I had an applause button right now.
I'll applause for myself because I'm kind of... All right. I'm not going to attempt to clean that mess up right now because I will put it all the wrong place.
So there we go. This is the For the Love of Felt kit. In case you're popping in late, this is a great kit. Comes in a really cute little box, and you purchase the stamp set separately so that you can actually purchase as many
multiple kits.
It's almost like a refill kind of. You can purchase as many kits as you want, and you could use other stamp sets with it too.
So Mary asked about glue dots. The glue dots do work. I think maybe a combo of glue dot and liquid glue, like the glue dot to attach immediately, and the liquid glue to let it dry and hold a little more solid, might be the best combo for these two.
Alrighty, and before we sign off, just a reminder, leave a comment to be entered into our drawing. We're giving 2 card kits away, one immediately following this video for live viewers, and one on August 13th on our next episode. Actually, we might be on Friday, so that
we're hoping.
Yeah, and we are hoping.
If the stars and
everything
pre-order
comes in,
and UPS align,
we will be here on Friday. And so anyways, August 13th we'll be drawing the second kit. And again, all you need